Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Moe, aka Swedish Whiskey Girl, and today we're here with something that I have been wanting to try for quite some time because I've heard so much commotion about this. This is the Stork Club. It's a straight rye whiskey from Germany. It sits at 45% ABV. It's made from 100% German malts. The distillery is situated just south of Berlin, and I think they have one of Europe's highest productions of rye malts, and that even some rye distilleries in America import their grain from Germany and from this area. And yeah, I've heard a lot of chat about this, and I think it was named world's best rye whiskey for the World Whiskies Awards. And yeah, have I tried German whiskey before? I'm not sure. This might be the first German whiskey I try, and fascinating. I mean, the distillery was set up in 2004, but it was taken over in 2016, I believe, and turned into Germany's first rye whiskey distillery. And I'm very intrigued to try it. By the way, I don't know if I said last time I showed you one of these bottles, but this is from, you've seen my little whiskey pouches maybe before when I've done reviews, from Whisky Me. This is another whiskey subscription service that I'm trying out, and I'm loving it because it gives me samples of whiskey that are very they're niche in a way, because I don't think I've gotten one yet that I've tried before. So I'm really enjoying it. It's from Whiskey Pioneer, so check them out. I am in no way collaborating with them. I just really enjoying the samples I've gotten so far. But let's have a look on the nose. Oh, before I forget, I think it retails around £30–35, and I think it sells out quite quickly on some of the sites I've looked at, so looks like something very popular. That's interesting. Oh, and I forgot to say, this has been matured on first of all American oak and German Napoleon oak. Yeah, I don't think I've tried anything on Napoleon oak before. Interesting. But the nose is weird. First thing I thought of was like malt and pears, but it doesn't on the nose immediately have that rye spice that I was expecting. It's quite like it has like a candy note. What is that? Definitely getting a pear note. Oh, what was that? Sorry, this isn't very good video, is it? It's just that it has aromas that are very foreign to me, like weird, and I recognize them, but I can't pinpoint them, which is why I'm trying to just dig deep into it. Oh, it's a spice. It's this really helps neutralize my palate. Is it thyme? No, oregano, is it? The thing is, when I don't smell my hand first, I notice that it's very fruity. Like pears and almost like candied, like candy artificial fruits notes. But when I nose my hand first and then go back in for like a fresh nose, it has a dried spice note. There's somewhere along like thyme, lemon thyme maybe, oregano, that kind of category, which is interesting. Very interesting on the nose. And I also don't know why, but the first nose I got of it reminded me a little bit of like dry dog food. That's not still here, but it's interesting how the first impression can be so odd. But yes, let's have a little sip and see if that makes anything clearer. Sláinte. My throat is still making noises. It is very fruity and also spicy. The rye spice is, I couldn't get it on the first sip and at the front of the palate, but then in the middle and on the finish, mostly in the middle, it kicks in. But it's surrounded by this lovely, like sweet floral perfume, but also fruitiness, like pears, like a pear fruitiness. But then it's also really spicy. Interesting. I think this is also recommended to drink in a highball. I haven't tried that yet. Yeah, it definitely has this almost like chemical petrol notes that, well, as in like I haven't drunk petrol, but if I quite like the scent of petrol, and if that was a taste, this is what I would imagine it to be. I'm sure drinking petrol would be absolutely awful, please don't do that. But it has its chemical notes, which I think belongs to the rye character. It is interesting because it really goes in a wave, like it's super soft and fruity, and then it goes rye spice, and then it goes super spicy, like almost like I was like, is that the alcohol or is it spice? But I think it's spice. And then it kind of calms down again, but it just lingers on your palate. Yeah, it has, like this feels very springtime-y to me, because it's, I don't know if it's the wave of it, but it feels like, you know, when the ground is frozen, but then during the day it softens up and then it freezes again overnight. It's that kind of wave of it, which makes it feel very springtimey, and I think the characters of it feel quite fresh. So like if you're out walking on a springtime day and it's just, the flowers have started to bloom and you get a little bit of that like a scent of the flowers, but it also like when you like first hear the bird song again, that's the feeling this is kind of giving me. Yeah, it tastes really springtime to me. Also has almost like a brownie note, like baked chocolate, brownies, cookies, in the heart of it where the rye spice sits. I'm quite mesmerized by this. I wasn't expecting that. And sometimes rye whiskies don't suit my palate, but this does. And yeah, I'm very intrigued. I know they also do, so Stork Club also do a liqueur, which is a whiskey sour liqueur, I love a whiskey sour, so I'm quite intrigued by that as well. I'd love to try some more German whiskies, so if you have any recommendations for me, please let me know in the comments below. And of course, if you like this video and would like to support the channel, I'd be thrilled if you would consider leaving a like, or maybe subscribe if you haven't already. I've also put my affiliate links to Master Malt, the Whisky Exchange and the Scotch Malt Whisky Society here below, in case you want to support us that way as well. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video like I said, and I hope to see you in the next one. Sláinte Skål!